Hey guys, Curious Swimmer here, and welcome back to another Survive the Disasters 2 video. You guys seem to like these videos, and today I'm going to do a bit of a different one. Today I'm going to give some general advice on how to be better at this game, basically. Which is why I am playing on the Curious Swimmer account this time. So, your first bit of advice is to, well, don't be near the center. While that may seem counterintuitive at first, because you kind of want to be near the center for whatever reason, or that's where like the spawn house is so you can get easy high ground, you do not want to be near the center because there are several disasters that require you to get away from the center quickly. Meaning that it would be best if you are not near the center in the first place. Because there are several disasters like the Lumberjack disaster and Shoop the Whoop that will kill anyone that is over there. My other bit of advice is to not be too close to the back of the map either. Because again, there is one disaster. Well, I mean, don't be near the back of the map unless, of course, there's no high ground anywhere else. So as I was saying, if there is no high ground near the back of the map, near the front of the map, then don't go there. Because you'd rather have high ground than get at the front of the map. So, don't be by the center and be over here. And find an easy place for high ground. Alright, the third bit of advice is use items in a very specific set of items. One thing I'd recommend, regen coil, very nice to have. Speed coil and a gravity coil, or fusion coil, also very nice to have. Those are like the three absolutely necessary items. If you do not have these three items, then you will have a much harder time getting away from disasters. And another piece of advice I'll give is don't be too close to enemy spawns. So like right here, this is a good place to be. No enemy spawns, and it's high ground. So, you're good here. Of course, I also recommend not having your gravity coil equipped when a disaster is about to begin in case you need to get down or off the high ground. Like over here, yeah, especially for disasters like mine spawn, being over here is amazing because there are no spawns over here. Right, for boss fights, general advice, just stay as far away from the boss at all times. Get your speed coil out, just run. Just get away. And if you can, go and fight the boss with items that you happen to have. And for most enemies, you don't want to try and melee them, just because that usually does not end well. Ranged attacks are much better, so the ninja stars, lightning staff, stuff like that works out pretty well. So that's about all I have in terms of advice. So, yep, that is an example of why you do not want to be near the center. Just as proof of concept there, you do not want to be near the center because stuff like that could really screw you over. So I'm going to sort of do proof of concept, employ all the strategies that I mentioned, and I'll show you how high my streak can get. Alright, so you see, as we see, we have the green zone. You will want to have your speed coil handy. Also, regen coil, very nice to have. So, just showing that there, here. Both these items can be very nice. Life-saving, in fact. There's not a lot of good high ground here. However, this is as close as not to the center as we're gonna get. Okay, so this right here, this is a awful combination of disasters. However, in most cases, you probably want your gravity coil. That's okay, you're gonna want speed coil. Yup, well, I didn't do the advice, as you saw right there, and you saw what happened. So that's it for me on general advice on how to be good. It does take practice, of course, so stay on for as long as possible. Keep going. You should get to be pretty good at the game, given enough time. I also realized I forgot to do my outro. How foolish of me. But anyway, if you did like the video, make sure to go and leave a like. That'd be great support. I'd be very happy you did that. And also leave a comment on any strategies that you might have. And of course, as always, go and hit that subscribe button with your missile. And I'll see you all next time. Later!